I've allowed the church to make me to who he called me to be. And his ways are not our ways. And our ways are not his ways. His ways are higher than the heavens from the earth than our ways. Look at somebody and say, I don't want to go through it, but it's going to work out for my good. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. It don't feel good, but know this, that all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord and are called to God. Although you slay me, can I use Job? Thank you, Job. Although you slay me, yeah. Look at somebody and say, son, I'm making. There's some things that God have to break in you. Y'all don't hear me. See, if you got it all together, God can't really do nothing for you. But if he can find something broke about you, he loves to fool with broke parts. Is there anybody in here? Anybody got a crack in their armor? Anybody know that I'm not what I ought to be? But I know ain't what I used to be. But I can't use that for a testimony. When I know the level of expectation, when I know what God has for me, when I know what God has called me, I press my way in. Is there anybody in here that got their minds made up? I'm going now. If I gotta go by myself. When I came to the church, I was messed up. I was tore up from the floor up. But now look at what God has done for me. Now I gotta shout. Now my name has been written in the Lamb Book of Life. The folk I used to run with, I don't run with them no more. I'm hanging with folk now that can pull me up higher. You gotta get out of the crowd when you're the smartest one and get into another circle when you gotta shut up because you don't have the revelation that they stand dialogue with that group. See, we form our little cliques. I'm gonna talk about it. We do our own little personal Bible study because we know we outrank everybody in our circle. And we like to do that because it makes it appear as though I'm someone great. And then you gotta understand something. I'm finna mess some of you up and then I'm finna help some of you. See, when you're fronting like that, you cause yourself to go through trials you don't have to. Because your confession is heard by your adversary. And your adversary, he has a right to test you on whatever you spoke out of your mouth. But I just want to know one thing now. Don't tell your neighbor, but I need to know one thing. Why when some of them same folk going through trials and tribulations that they cannot change, that they cannot handle, why are they going to someone else that is greater than them? Ain't nobody saying nothing. If you all of that, you ought to be able to break yourself out. But I feel an anointing now. Tell somebody I will stay in the low place. But if I humble myself under the mighty hand of God, he will exalt me in due season. I've been in the valley long enough, but I can see the sun peeking through the clouds. Cause the storm it's over now. Look at somebody. If I had to suffer, I had to cry, I had to be talked about, I had to go through. But look at me now. Look at what pressure will create in the sight. If you want to go higher, you got to go through more. If you want to go higher, you got to suffer some things. Although he be in the sun, he learned obedience by the things he suffered. And for this reason, he humbled himself and became obedient even unto death. Look at the neighbor, put your face, you still got to die. You still got to die. Wait a minute. What's the first death? The first death is you got to die to you. Jesus said it this way. He says, if any man gonna follow after me, he must first deny himself. Can I talk now? Many of the leaders in the body of Christ are not dead.
That's right.
They get too offended too quick. You can't offend no dead man. We don't preach like that in the church no more. Look at your neighbor and say, you're going to have to die. God, you're going to have to die if you want Jesus to live. Everybody can sit up under this kind of sermon, but I didn't come to tickle your fancy. I know somebody in here say, Apostle, I'm tired now. I'm tired of being tried. I'm tired of the test. Can I tell you something? You're going to be tested in the kingdom of God until you can pass the test. Let me say it again. You're going to be tried in the kingdom of God until you can pass the test. Some of you quietly behind closed doors have not passed the test, but you're front. So what's happening is he's retesting you. And you're playing on the emotions of other saints. I don't do the pet up ministry. It's time for you to come up. Paul said this thing. He said, I want to speak to you as mature saints, but I can't. Because you still have need of milk. You can always tell when they got milk on their breath. You can always tell when they're not mature, they whine about everything. Stuff that I've been through and made you quit years ago. But it has equipped me and made me of greater worth. How many of you really want to be worth something in the end? Quit whining about stuff and go ahead and take it and say, God, whatever you got to do. I'm going to go on through here because you ain't ready for that kind of sermon. Watch this. God is trying to move me, but while he's trying to move me, I'm going to be tested on every level of elevation. Yes, sir. Why does he test me then, Apostle? Because I'm going to deal with a different level of demonic activity behind every promotion. Every promotion will cause a commotion in the spirit. Some of you wondering why you're going through what you're going through. Because you're something, oh, Jones, you better come out of there. Now, sometimes we're sitting under leaders that cannot recognize that God have moved us. Watch this here. And you got some real weak, jealous, intimidated leaders that ain't going to train nobody because they want you to be 100 years old in the pews. You done been through 5 pastors. 80 years old, been through 5 pastors. By this time, you could have been pastor. But you were sitting up under intimidated people. Now I gotta show you, he talked about the kingdom. I did. See, in the kingdom, you're more focused on sons and daughters rather than members. Because members come and go, but sons and daughters are Lord. And you ain't gonna have many of them. And the ones that cannot sit up under your leadership, they illegitimate in the spirit anyway. Y'all don't know. But you'll raise up folk, and folks will go out and use your name to make a connection. And folks will honor them because of where they came from, but don't realize that there's no tie in the spirit. Let me show you something. We're always talking about the prophetic ministry. I'm just going on slap through here because I walk in all 5 of them. I'm serious. When you're walking in the prophetic ministry, now we have a prophetic and a progressive ministry, and my sons and daughters, many times they try to lie to me. Come on. I can tell when they're operating in whoredom, adultery. I can tell when they're doing whatever. I might not come to them. I might have to intercede for a season because there's a season, a space called grace where God tried to give you, watch this here, where God tried to give you a chance to get your own, somebody say check your own self. It's not God's will to bust you out and to make you look small in front of people. That's not what God desires to do. So God will cover your mess for a season, but he'll continually convict you about your mess, hoping that you will step out of your narrative and come to the knowledge of love and the protection of God. See, I know y'all gonna tell a story, but I gotta tell the truth. I thank God for the things he didn't tell the saints. If he would have just exposed some of the thoughts that went through my head concerning some of the shame, they wouldn't be sitting up under me now. While you hear what I'm saying? But there's a time when you have to do a flesh check. You find out there's something dead in me, because I ain't got no business thinking like this. I ain't got no business feeling like this. So there's something on the inside of me still need to die. Look at your neighbor and say, before you leave here, God gonna kill that thing. Because if you don't kill it, it's gonna kill you. We still got half of the church left. Look at your neighbor and say, put your seatbelt on. I promise you, I'm gonna shout you in the ear, but I gotta uproot some stuff, because when you leave here tonight, I guarantee you're gonna lay aside every weight and every sin that so easily beset you. You too weighted down to run. Some of folk come into church and they did not load their baggage. They brought their baggage in, but look at somebody and tell them, before I get out of here tonight, I'm gonna dump out my bag. Everything that ain't useful in the place that I'm going, I gotta get rid of it. Slap somebody a high five. They say, I feel like unloading. There's some stuff I gotta get on there. I should have been to the apostleship. I should have been in pastoral ministry. But this stuff been weighing me down. I gotta let you go. I gotta let my husband go if he crazy. I gotta let my wife go if she crazy. I didn't say divorce him, don't lie on me. I just gotta let him go. I gotta let go and let God. Y'all don't want me to preach in here tonight. I can't have anything in my way. When God is trying to do something in my life, He's perfecting me by the problems of life. He's perfecting me through the pressure of life. Look at somebody and tell them, when I come out of here, I'm going to be like Peter Gold. My value is going up. Value is determined by the price paid. How much are you worth? Y'all missed it. See, value is determined by the price paid. Have you been keeping books? What has it cost you to be you? The only people that will deal with or purchase cheap things is those who cannot afford it. They might buy something cheap, but they desire something better. But if they got the money to pay for it, they gonna get what they want, even if it costs more. I need to preach to somebody. God said I can't use no cheap material in this season because it does not hold up long over life. Look at somebody and say, I gotta be made out of the right stuff. Y'all don't want me to preach now. I gotta be made out of the right stuff. I gotta watch who I talk to. I gotta watch who I hook up with. I gotta watch what I entertain. I gotta watch what I talk to. I gotta make sure who's talking to me. Look at somebody say my circle is getting smaller. That's some who I used to talk to. I'm taking them out of my phone because they're not going where I'm going. And every time they call me, they pull me back to the place I'm trying to get away from. If there's anybody in here, look at somebody and say, don't look back. Because if I look back, I'll turn back. And if I turn back, I'll get stuck back there. I come to preach to somebody that'll tell somebody I'm on the move now. This pain is moving me. This pressure is moving me. These financial difficulties, they're moving me. Moving me into a greater level of faith. Moving me into a more positive mindset. Is there anybody in here tonight? I'm going to come your way in a few minutes. I hear you, Lord. Let me tell you something. Now, you ain't going to really like it. Keep God first. Quit trying to get the man or the woman first. You can hold that sanctified finger up and he's on down that road. Keep God first. Well, why are you telling me that? Because I don't want to be by myself. I do not want to be alone. I'm going to tell you something. If you don't get God first, you're not going to